Children, now our next topic is turning shapes. I have this 8. You all can see it. Now, see. In this, there are two directions. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. You all have seen clock at your home. Clock moves in a clockwise direction like this. And when we move against the direction of clock, it is known as anti-clockwise direction. Now, this is our pointer. When I move it like this is known as clockwise direction. Again, I am coming back to same position. When I move it like this is anti-clockwise direction. I am coming back to the same position. If I move the clock like this, from this point to this point, this is known as quarter turn. Means this is a whole circle. You have covered 1/4 part, quarter part of the circle. Again, I am coming back to the same position. Now, when I move the pointer like this, now I have moved half part of the whole circle. This is the half part of this whole circle. Again, I am coming back to the same position. When I am moving it till here, it is covering 3/4, that is 3/4 part of this whole circle. This whole circle you can see is divided into 4 quarters. When I move the pointer from this point, starting point, to quarter part, this is the quarter, 1/4, 1/4. When I start again and I move it half of the circle, this is 1/2 of the whole circle, so it is 1/2 part of the whole circle. Again, I am coming back to the same position, and when I move it till here, this is 3/4 part of the whole circle, that is 3/4. And when you come back to the original position, this is the whole part, full whole circle. The all I explained now is in the clockwise direction. What if I move like this? This is anti-clockwise direction. I have covered 1/4, 1/4 anti-clockwise. See, only this much part I have covered. Anti-clockwise 1/4 part. Again, I am coming back to same position, and when I move it like this, anti-clockwise half part of the circle, that is one half of the circle, anti-clockwise. Again, coming back to the same position, when I move it like this, it is 3/4 anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise part of the circle, 3/4. Coming back to the same position, and if I move it like this, the whole circle, and coming back to the same position. So I moved this pointer anti-clockwise and I came back to the same position. This is the full whole circle, and I rotated the pointer anti-clockwise. Children, now you know what is quarter turn and half turn. We are going to do one question of your book, that is exercise 2, question number 1. Give these shapes a turn and remake them in your notebook. You have this triangle, isosceles triangle. You have to give this triangle a quarter turn. Quarter turn means 1/4. You have to give this triangle a quarter turn. Now it will be drawn like this after quarter turn. Like this. It is visible, sir? Now, after rotating triangle to this quarter turn. You have got this triangle. Now the triangle which you have got, you will rotate it quarter turn. You will give it one more turn quarterly, and it will be anti-clockwise. See, I am rotating it, giving it 1/4 turn, but anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. How it will look now? It will look same as the original figure. This was the question. A triangle given to you. I rotated it quarterly. I have given it a quarter turn clockwise. It is changed to this. Again I have given it quarter turn, but anti-clockwise. It gives you the original figure like this. Now you have one more question. You have to give this triangle a half turn. Half turn. So I am giving this triangle a half turn. This turn we will give it clockwise. Clockwise. How it will look? It will look like this. Again, I am giving this triangle a half turn anti-clockwise. This is anti-clockwise. How it will look? It will look as the original triangle given, like this. You can observe that these two triangles are forming a pattern. What kind of pattern they are forming? What kind of pattern they are forming? See, this triangle given quarter turn clockwise changed to this. Then quarter turn anti-clockwise changed to this. First the triangle looks like this, then quarter turn, and then the same triangle. They are forming a kind of pattern. Similarly, this triangles are also forming a kind of pattern. Children, now you can see these triangles are forming a kind of pattern when rotated clockwise and anti-clockwise. So what is a pattern? Pattern is formed by repeating a basic design. Now there are few more examples of pattern. You can see the first one is of circle. Circle, when given half turn, the green part comes down. Firstly, the green part was on the top. When given half turn, it comes down at the bottom. Now again when given half turn, it is again on the top. Again by given half turn, it comes down. So this is forming a kind of pattern. The first one, the pattern rule is half turn. Every pattern has a rule. In first part it is half turn. In second part, see, the black part was on the top. By given half turn, it comes down. Again half turn on the top, then down, and then on the top. So in the second part, the rule is again half turn. By half turn, the patterns are changing. Now in the last part, see, the black part was on the top. By giving quarter turn clockwise, the black part comes on the right. Now by giving quarter turn anti-clockwise, the black part is again on the top. And then by giving quarter turn clockwise, the black part again comes on the right. So this is forming a kind of pattern, and the rule in the third one is quarter turn clockwise and then quarter turn anti-clockwise. This is the rule in the third one. So this is all about pattern.